Nah, you didn't have to. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. If your significant other is anything like me, a business owner or an entrepreneur, we don't like getting bad gifts. We like receiving things that we can actually put into application, and we're obsessed with our business. In this video, I'm going to be giving you ideas for the business owner and the entrepreneur so that they can actually use the gifts you give them. Keep watching.
I can't feel my feet. I've been chasing Benjamin the whole week. I just checked the prices, talking still cheap.
What's going on, guys? Alex back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about gifts for the entrepreneur. We don't like getting, anything other than what's going to work for our business, because that's the only thing in our lives, right? But in this channel, this is for the up and coming entrepreneurs. So if you're that type of person, go ahead and hit subscribe. Like this video if you like the quality, and if you have any concerns, please leave a comment below. Now let's get into it. The first thing an entrepreneur will always want, hands down, guaranteed, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, and if they don't want it, they are not a business owner or an entrepreneur, and that is books. Books can change the world for them, right? Books will teach you finance. And this, excuse the corner over here, my dog chewed it. But in this book right here, Rich Dad Poor Dad, this is a legendary book. Everybody in the finance world knows about it. It's very simple to read. If your significant other hasn't read this book, they need to read this book. Talks about, the 4 quadrants of finance, cash flow quadrants, basically everything you need to know when it comes to, basically developing assets and limiting your liabilities. You can ask anybody in entrepreneur world. This is one of those books that are going to last forever. So this is a first book I would definitely recommend, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Again, guys, I'll leave all the links in the description. Go ahead and check that out. Second book, Mastery. If your boyfriend or significant other, your girlfriend, has a problem mastering things, like, for example, let's say they're a marketer and they're trying to do everything else but marketing, this will teach you long-term fulfillment with Mastery. This will teach you how to get things done the right way without having to be, a jack of all trades. This is one of my top 5 books, and I really liked The Keys to Mastery by George Leonard. This one, Harvard Business Review. This is the Entrepreneur's Handbook. This teaches entrepreneurs from start to finish exactly how to become entrepreneurs. It's pretty self-explanatory. Harvard has a whole bunch of business reviews, and obviously this one's for the entrepreneur. I mean, it's self-explanatory, guys. I've read this like 3 different times, okay? Then you got this one right here. This one's really popular, 48 Laws of Power. This is like how to win friends and influence people. That's another book, by the way, bonus book. But this book is like, I guess, the manipulator's guide. So if they're in some type of organization where there's people that are higher up than them, they can basically read the plays so they can't get manipulated, or they can not use it on other people, but basically know the psychology of manipulation. You definitely recommend this book, and I'm pretty sure most of you have probably heard of it already. It's a very popular book. In the description, check out the link. And the best one, in my opinion, for entrepreneurs. All these books are great, and it's good to know, how to build an airplane, for example. But if you don't have the determination to build an airplane, if you don't have the mental toughness to go through the highs and lows, this book right here, if there's any book, if you want to buy multiple gifts, buy this book. Buy this book. This book right here is crazy. This guy, on 3 days notice, ran 100 miles in less than 24 hours, and he's not a runner. He wasn't a runner at the time. He has there's feats that he has overcome that defy human whatever, like what we think we can accomplish as humans. This guy has defied it, and it can definitely go over into business. It will teach this your significant other how to really put their head down and go to work. And as an entrepreneur, we work harder than everybody else. So definitely get this book. I mean, even you watching this video, you can read it yourself. Highly recommend this book. Probably my #1 book, to be honest, of all time. All right. Now, second idea. This one you probably heard of, and the reason why I'm promoting it is because it's really good for entrepreneurs. Earpods, Apple earpods. If you don't have, I'll leave a non-Apple version. There's cheaper versions that don't have to do with Apple products, but if they have an iPhone, you need to get the earpods because they work really well with iPhones. But the reason why I say this is because these are definitely better than traditional headphones. If they're talking on the phone, listening to podcasts, listening to YouTube videos, trying to get all this information, these will not only last way longer, but they're just so convenient. They're extremely convenient. They work really well with iPhones, and I mean, I can't go a day without using my earpods, right? And if they work out or anything like that, earpods are definitely the way to go. Self-explanatory. A lot of entrepreneurs advocate for it, like Gary Vaynerchuk. And, you know, just I know for a fact that entrepreneurs are going to be interested in earpods. All right. 3, a whiteboard. The reason why I recommend a whiteboard is and not a planner is because whiteboards are kind of in your face. If you get a big one, which is the one I have and I recommend, these whiteboards are really good for kind of keeping you on track because you see it every time you walk into your room or any office space. So I highly recommend whiteboards for an entrepreneur. Another thing about whiteboards is that you can brainstorm. So business owners and entrepreneurs have to come up with new ideas all the time, new marketing tactics, you know, new business plans. And a whiteboard's really good to have a group of people and you can brainstorm, okay? 4th idea, they call it the Ember Cup. I'll show you a picture of that. They have 2 different versions of it. A cup and I think a mug, right? And the reason why I like this a lot is because it saves a lot of time, right? If a business owner is drinking coffee or any hot beverage, these cups basically warm it up for you wirelessly or keep them warm. So, you know, I know a lot of entrepreneurs drink a lot of coffee. I personally do not own one, but I bought one for my mom and my parents, and they love it. So definitely highly recommend the Ember Cup. And then the last one, Alexa or the Echoes. Okay, so the Echoes are the cheaper version, but you got the bigger version. I have the bigger version. Not only is it a great alarm clock because you can wake yourself up to like, for example, rainfall or to like their favorite music, but it also saves time with, you know, the weather. Like when they're getting dressed, they can ask about the weather. They can ask what time it is. If they lose their phone, they can ask, you know, where's their phone? Sometimes, like I've done it before. I currently don't have it set up, but you can set up flashcards and literally just like pop quiz yourself with these flashcards. The Amazon Alexa basically takes productivity to another level. Highly recommend Alexa. I know there's a lot of bad press on it, but at the end of the day, man, if you really think about it, all the devices in your house basically record. All the major devices, your smart TV, your phone, you know, these devices are your computer. They're already recording. And if I guess the government has control on you, it's too late. The Amazon Alexa is not going to make it worse for you. All right, guys. So those are, you know, some ideas that I genuinely think that any entrepreneur or business owner is going to be, you know, interested in and actually use and put to good use in their business. I'm going to give you a bonus one, something that I use personally as an entrepreneur, because it took my business to the next level. You know, as a business owner, you're not, the business doesn't run you, you run the business. You are literally the business. So the amount of energy, the work ethic you have will directly show on how much money you make. And this right here has turned my work ethic into something else. It's called pure Himalayan Shilajit. It's a primal resin that came from the Himalayan mountains from thousands of years of compression. I have videos on that. You can dive deep into understanding what it is, but this has increased my energy, my focus, my confidence. It helped me recover in the gym. It's better than pre-workout. This basically solves almost all the imbalances in my body. And this, for sure, I believe is the #1 entrepreneur supplement. There's supplements for all different types of people out there, but there's no supplements for entrepreneurs. I genuinely think this could help. And you know, the best part about it is that it's 100% all natural. It's not like a brain steroid or anything like that. All it does is it replaces the trace minerals in your body. It's extremely healthy, but this is not a video about that. Shilajit, check it out. That concludes my video, guys. If you have any questions, do me a favor, go to the comment section. Let me know of anything I missed, anything that could be potentially good for entrepreneurs or business owners. If you like the quality of this video, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for the #1 channel for up-and-coming entrepreneurs. I keep telling you guys. And hit that push notifications to get the content first. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.